DESI Chats.
Hi there, thank you for talking to us today. My first question is, would you ever consider an abortion?
Yeah, maybe. Depends on the situation, I think.
What kind of situation would make you kind of consider one?
I think medically, if there is a issue, or if there's some danger to my life, or something like that, on those grounds, on the medical grounds, definitely.
So about medical grounds, how about financial? Because that's often a concern for women.
Yeah, true. That's another thing to be considered, I guess.
I feel like it's not, although it is obviously my sister, obviously not only my, obviously the partners as well, and it depends on like how far in I am in a relationship as well, whether I want to like keep or abort, and with uni, like if I'm finished or still in uni. So someone just has to be at the time I would know what's best.
I would. I mean, if it got to that stage, I don't think I'd be in a position to support it. I'd prioritise other things. I don't think it would. I think in the age we are, I think it'd be better and more beneficial for me to focus on myself and my own career before I think about a family. And I wouldn't want to bring a child up in a family where I'm not really dedicated to the father of the child. I'm not in a position to financially support the child. I'm maybe not emotionally ready. So I'd be open to abortion.
I feel like 5 years ago, no, but now because I'm at uni, maybe, but it's something that I would have to think about with the people involved.
What about uni makes you kind of think about that as an option then? Abortion as an option?
Because I've still got, I'm only in second year, I've still got a lot more to do, whereas 5 years ago I would have thought, no, definitely not, because I wasn't here, but now I am. It might be different.
What about even maybe in a few years' time, with the prospect of maybe a career and other pressures kind of stop you from having an abortion, or encourage you to have an abortion?
Probably in a few years I wouldn't even consider it, because right now it's only because I'm at uni and I just want to get through these next couple of years. So in a few years I wouldn't really consider it, I don't think.
I'd probably have an abortion, just because you're at uni, you can't really fend for the child, and to be honest, I don't think it would be a good quality of life for the child either, just because you have no money, you don't really have a great source of income, so it'd be kind of you and your child struggling, and I don't really think that's necessary.
Personally, I feel like I'm in a place where my career would take precedence, so I'd prefer to not have a child and raise one when I can, when I'm in a financial position to be able to do that. I think I'm pro-choice. If you want to have an abortion, cool, do that. And if you don't want to have an abortion, fine, find a way of making it work for you and make sure you're open with your family. But I think if it's your choice, if you know what you're getting yourself into, then go for it.
Would you maybe ever disclose that you had an abortion if you chose the alternative?
Probably not. It's just, I don't know, it's quite personal, I suppose, so you probably wouldn't talk about that, but it's personal preference.
With anyone, so say if you happen to meet friends who are of South Asian background, would you be more likely to tell them, less likely?
Probably, it just depends on how close I am to them. If I've just met them, I wouldn't really jump out and say, hey, I had an abortion, but it depends on how close I am, if I can trust them or not.
With a friend, would you give kind of similar advice then, or what would you kind of do?
Yeah, I'm probably give some advice. I mean, I already have a friend who's pregnant. Well, I had a child and stuff, and she seems to be doing fine. It's a personal choice. For her, it brought her more meaning, and she's doing better for herself now for the child. So for some people, it's actually better for them to have a child and to kind of calm down and go away. And it's your choice. I wouldn't ever force someone to have an abortion or to keep it. It's their choice.
Do you think you, or maybe even just British Asians in general, would receive a lot of family support if they did choose to keep the child or even disclose their abortion?
Me personally, get family support.
Yeah.
I think I would, just because my family are generally quite open, but I'd have to see if it happens, But I think my family are quite open about it, so it's not too bad.